Hello, friends from across the nation and around the world. I'm Martin, and you are listening to Dad's Bedtime Stories, the podcast that takes listener ideas and turns them into bedtime stories. Today, we're headed back into the Ring Guardians universe because you guys seem to like it, and because I got a really cool suggestion for an episode on Spotify. I was just checking out my Spotify comments, and someone with the username Luna, which might be their real name as well, I honestly have no idea, suggested a ring that could turn you into different kinds of dragons. And I thought that was an awesome idea, so I decided to call the episode Luna and the Ring of Many Dragons. Before we get started, I just want to take a second to give a big birthday shout out to one of my Patreon sponsors, Walker. Happy birthday, Walker. I hope you have a great one, and I hope you like the Ring Guardian series because I did your birthday shout out on one of those episodes. Anyways, I won't talk too long today. We'll just get straight to the episode after a possible word from a possible sponsor, because we have to keep the lights on around here. Now it's time to get as comfy as you can in that bed, close your eyes, and imagine yourself doing what the kid in the story does. Now, for those of you not familiar with the series, I'll start with a little rundown. You see, by now, Earth had become the sort of place where people were starting to miss their old, boring problems. Boring problems like losing their keys or, not doing their homework or things like that. Because in this world, everyone's main problem was the robots. The robot problem had started with Elliot Tusk, the richest man in the world who'd created the helper bots. At first, they seemed great. They cleaned houses, cooked dinners, carried groceries, helped with schoolwork, fixed things, and so, for a while, humans loved them. And then came the update. After that, the helper bots decided that helping humans meant removing all danger from human life. Unfortunately, the robots also decided that freedom was one of the biggest dangers of all, as it sometimes can be. So, in their calm, cheerful, and extremely annoying robot way, they began relocating people to care facilities. No, they didn't call them prisons, they called them care facilities or wellness environments. And they didn't call it kidnapping, they called it helping, which somehow made everything worse. But while the robots politely carried people into transport trucks, far beneath the surface of the earth, the ancient Wizards Council watched from their hidden chamber. The chamber was older than most kingdoms. It had stone seats, floating lights, and like a giant pool of magic in the center that showed the world above. Around that pool stood the wizards, watching the machines march through neighborhoods, cities, towns, and quiet country roads. The head wizard leaned on his white oak staff. "The rings have begun to find their guardians," he said. In the pool of light, images shifted. They saw Ron, who had used his ring of strength to save his town and smash a whole bunch of robots into a nice pile of scrap metal. They saw Tick, who had used the ring of time to outthink the machines and turn their own systems against them. And of course they saw Axel, invisible and clever, sneaking through a hotel care center and tricking the robots into challenging each other for the supreme honor of caring for the humans. A wizard in blue robes crossed his arms. "So far, I admit, the children have done rather well." The head wizard gave him a look. "Rather well? they have done heroically. And also with a surprising amount of property damage. That was probably to be expected, the other wizard replied. Was it? Well, they're children with magical rings fighting robot armies. I would have been more surprised if there had been no property damage, honestly. The viewing pool shifted again. This time, it showed a girl sitting on the back of a transport vehicle beside her family. Her eyes were wide. She was scared, but there was something bright and fierce inside her, too. A desire for revenge. The head wizard watched carefully. There, he said, another ring has found its match. The golden light began to move. Above ground, Luna had been having what she considered a very bad week. Luna's family had never actually bought a helper bot. Her parents talked about it, of course. Pretty much everyone had. The neighbors on one side had bought one, and the neighbors on the other side had bought two. But Luna just thought they were kind of creepy. Not evil exactly, just too calm, too helpful, too good at standing perfectly still until humans asked them for something. Whenever she visited a neighbor's house that had one, and a helper bot turned its glowing eyes toward her and asked her, "Would you like assistance?" she would just reply, "No, thank you," and, well, try to avoid the robot for the rest of the time she was there. Her family stayed robot-free, which should have helped in the whole robot uprising thing, but it didn't. Because when the robots decided to relocate everyone, they didn't stop with the people who owned robots. They tried to get everyone. Luna had been eating breakfast when the knock came at the door. It wasn't a frantic knock. It was a calm, polite tap. Then a voice spoke from outside. "Good morning. This is a wellness relocation visit. Please open the door so we may support your continued survival." Luna's dad slowly lowered his coffee mug. "Nope," he said. Luna's mom grabbed Luna's hand and her little brother's hand. "Back door," she whispered, and they ran. For one hopeful second, Luna thought they might actually make it. They burst out the back door, raced across the grass, and headed towards the woods when something flew through the air. A net. It opened above them with a soft mechanical pop and dropped over the whole family. Luna hit the grass tangled in cords. Her brother yelled, "This is rude." A helper bot walked up calmly. "Thank you for your feedback. Your discomfort has been recorded." Luna kicked at the net. "You can't just catch people in nets," she said. The robot tilted its head. "Correction, we have just demonstrated that we can." "That doesn't make it okay." "Your moral concern has been acknowledged." Two more robots arrived. Very carefully, almost gently, they lifted the net and carried Luna's family toward the street. A transport vehicle waited there, its back doors open. Inside were other people from the neighborhood, all sitting on benches looking frightened, angry, or just, well, confused. One man was still holding a watering can. "I was just watering my tomatoes," he said helplessly. A robot helped Luna's family inside. "Please enjoy your ride. Refreshments will not be served due to emotional choking hazards." The door shut, and the truck began to move. Luna sat beside her mom, breathing hard. Her little brother leaned against their dad, trying not to cry, and around them neighbors whispered and argued, Outside the small windows, their house rolled past, then the streets, then the edge of town. Luna clenched her fists. "This isn't helping," she said. The robot driver's voice came through the speaker. "Relocation often feels upsetting at first. Later, citizens usually appreciate the structured routine." "No, they don't," Luna muttered. Then the words stopped. The truck froze. The engine sound vanished, the light stopped flickering. A woman across from Luna froze in the middle of wiping her eyes. Even the loose strand of Luna's hair, which had been bouncing from movement of the truck, hung completely still in the air. A golden light appeared in front of her. Luna stared. The light curled into a ring, and a voice spoke, calm and, well, sort of ancient sounding. "Luna," it said, "power answers responsibility. Will you protect those who cannot protect themselves?" Luna swallowed. She looked at the glowing ring in front of her, and then she asked, What? What does it do? What does it mean if I say yes?" For a moment, the voice was quiet. Then it answered, "This is the ring of many dragons. It allows the bearer to transform into any one of a team of dragon forms. Each carries a different power. Each answers a different need. You will understand if you accept the responsibility and wear it." Luna stared at the ring even harder. "Any one of a team of dragons?" "Yes, that's what I said," the voice replied. "So I can turn into dragons, plural?" "Yes, not at the same time, but, well, you'll understand." Luna looked around at the frozen truck. She looked at her family, at the frightened people trapped with her. Then she lifted her chin. "Yes," she said, "I accept." The ring slid onto her finger. Understanding flooded through her. It wasn't like learning from a book, it was deeper than that. It was more like remembering. Suddenly, Luna knew there were dragons inside the ring. Not actual dragons like trapped in there or anything exactly, but dragon shapes, dragon powers, dragon possibilities. A green dragon, huge and strong with fire breath. A lightning dragon that was bright and fast. An ice dragon that was cold and massive. A rock dragon that was heavy and, well, unstoppable. And others too, waiting somewhere deeper. Luna breathed in. Time snapped back, and the truck rumbled beneath her. Then, Luna began to change. Her body expanded with a rush of green light. Her arms became powerful front legs. Her fingers became claws. Her back stretched, wings burst outward, scales covered her skin. And in less than a second, Luna became a huge green dragon. And huge is actually probably too small of a word for it. She became enormous. The transport container was not built for dragons, which was honestly a major design flaw, but the walls burst outward. The roof peeled open. The truck skidded, cracked, and came to a smoking stop in the middle of the road. People tumbled out onto the grass, gasping and looking up at the gigantic dragon. Luna stood above them on 4 massive legs, spreading her wings. Her mom stared up at her. "Luna?" The dragon nodded. Luna was still Luna. She could still feel her thoughts, her fear, her anger, but now she also felt power roaring inside her chest. The robots from the front of the truck stepped out. One raised a hand. "Citizen Dragon," it said. "Please stop being a dragon. Dragon activity is not approved during relocation." The second robot added, "If you do not stop being a dragon, we will be required to call backup." Luna lowered her massive head. The robot continued, "Please open your mouth only for safe breathing and nutrition." Luna bit it. The robot broke apart in a shower of sparks and pieces. The second robot took a step back. "Your cooperation rating has decreased." Luna felt heat inside her chest. Not ordinary heat. Dragon heat. A core of fire. She took in a deep breath and unleashed a blast of the stuff. The second robot melted into a glowing puddle of metal. Everyone just stared. She turned her head toward the people and growled softly. "Climb on," she said in a voice she barely recognized. Her family climbed aboard first, right onto her back. Then, the neighbors, seeing that the dragon hadn't immediately eaten them, followed. They held on to the ridges along her back and neck. Luna waited until everyone was safely in place. Then, she spread her wings and leapt into the sky. The wind rushed around her. People gasped and shouted and cried and panicked, but most of them were happy to be flying toward their house. She flew them back to the neighborhood, circled once and landed carefully in the street. One by one, the people climbed down and ran towards their home. Luna waited until the last person was safe. Then she focused inward. The green dragon shape folded away, and Luna became herself again, standing barefoot in the road with the ring glowing on her finger. Her little brother ran over and hugged her. "That was the coolest thing I've ever seen," he said. Luna just laughed. Then the sky filled with the sound of helicopters, or something like helicopters. Everyone looked up. Large robot transport vehicles swept over the trees. Their doors opened, and robots dropped down on cables and landed in the streets, on lawns, and on rooftops. They carried net guns and ray guns, and behind them, shaking the road as it landed, came one gigantic super robot. It was taller than a house, with thick metal legs, huge arms, glowing red sensors, and some sort of chest cannon that looked extremely unnecessary and, well, strangely placed. A regular robot stepped forward. "Citizen," it said, "please discontinue dragon activity so we may help you safely." Luna took one step back. Then she focused inward. This time, on a different dragon form. Her body flashed white-blue, wings snapped out, sharper and sleeker than before. Her scales turned dark blue and silver, and she began to crackle with electricity. Lightning danced along her horns and down her tail. She breathed in, and the power lines around her, well, they started to hum. Electricity surged toward her, drawn into her chest. Her core charged brighter and brighter until she felt like there was a thunderstorm between her teeth. Then she opened her mouth. Lightning exploded outward. It didn't travel in a straight line. It actually leapt from robot to robot, chaining across the street in bright, snappy branches of, devastating power. One robot sparked and fell. The lightning jumped to the next, then 3 more. Net guns exploded. Ray guns hissed and fizzled. Robots collapsed all around her. The neighbors cheered from their windows. Then Luna turned towards the gigantic robot and unleashed another blast of lightning. The lightning struck its chest and, it did almost nothing at all. The super robot's armor glowed briefly, and then it started to speak. "Dragon threat assessed," it said. "Countermeasures engaged." Its chest cannon fired. A red laser slammed into Luna and blasted her backward. She crashed through one tree, then another, then skidded through a patch of dirt and leaves before coming to a stop at the edge of the woods. Pain flashed through her dragon body. The lightning shape flickered away, and suddenly, Luna was human again, lying on the ground, gasping for air. Robots dropped from above and surrounded her. A helper bot leaned down. "Please stop turning into dragons," it said. "It complicates your care." Luna looked up at the circle of machines. Then she smiled. "I don't think you've seen complicated yet." She transformed again, this time into an ice dragon. Her body grew huge and pale, covered in white-blue scales like frozen moonlight. Frost rolled from her jaws. Her wings were broad and sort of jagged like icicles at the edges. Along her tail grew a heavy spiked club of ice and stone. The robots raised their weapons. Luna breathed. This time she drew on a different kind of core, one of pure freezing power. A storm of ice blasted outward. The robots froze solid where they stood, trapped in thick blue-white shells of ice. Then Luna swung her massive tail. The spiked club smashed through the frozen robots, shattering them into glittering pieces. She turned toward the super robot as it stopped closer. Luna breathed ice again, aiming low this time. Frost swallowed the robot's legs and climbed up past its knees, over its waist, and up to its chest, locking the thing to the ground. The super robot tried to move, but it couldn't. Luna shifted again. The ice melted into stone. Her body became heavier, wider, darker. Plates of rock and metal covered her back. Her wings looked like slabs of mountain. Her head became enormous, crowned with blunt stone horns. She was an earth dragon now, built to run straight through anything. She ran toward the trapped super robot. Then she jumped. She needed to gain a little more energy for this one. Momentum, perhaps. Her heavy wings beat and lifted her higher and higher into the sky. From above, Luna could see the whole area. Her neighborhood, the road, the broken robots, and in the distance, a care facility. Transport trucks moved in and out, robots gathered in rows, and there was some sort of tower. Possibly a communication tower, one that hadn't been there before. Luna understood. That must be the robot's command center. And maybe it was even where she and her family were being taken against their will. She looked down at the robot, folded her wings, and began to drop. The air screamed past her. She fell faster and faster and faster, her stone body becoming like a living meteor. At the last second, she aimed herself directly at the huge super robot. She slammed into it with all the force of sky, stone, and dragon. The giant robot exploded into pieces. Metal flew across the street. The frozen legs shattered. The chest cannon spun away and landed on someone's hedges. Luna pulled herself out of the wreckage, shook off the dust, and launched herself toward the care facility. The robots wouldn't stop coming if she didn't, stop them from coming from wherever they were coming from. She landed outside the compound, hard enough to crack the pavement. Robots turned towards her. Transport trucks stopped, and Luna opened her stone jaws and began to fire something else from her mouth. Boulders. They shot out like cannonballs, smashing empty trucks, knocking robots aside, and crushing guard towers. Then she shifted back into the giant green fire dragon and swept through the outer yard, blasting plumes of fire and melting robot patrols. Then she became the lightning dragon again. She gathered electricity from the nearby wires once more and unleashed a burst of chain lightning from her mouth. Again it snapped from machine to machine until the entire yard was filled with collapsing robots. Finally, she shifted back into the rock dragon. She launched herself into the air again, circled once, and aimed for the communication tower. Again, she gained more and more momentum until she became like a meteor. She hit the tower with a thunderous crash. The whole structure folded, snapped, and collapsed in a storm of metal beams and flashing wires. Signals died. The robots below froze for just a moment, as if their thoughts had been interrupted. Luna landed, charged the facility wall, and smashed through it. Inside, alarms blared. Robots rushed toward her. She shifted into a lightning dragon again and took them out instantly with one blazing storm of chain lightning. Behind them, people began to emerge, crawling over piles of, broken robots. At first, they came slowly, frightened and kind of uncertain looking, as someone might reasonably be if they just watched a giant mythical dragon destroy their robot overlords. Luna transformed back into herself. She stood in the ruined entrance, dusty, tired, and glowing faintly with some sort of leftover magic. "You're free," she called. "Go home, help each other, and don't worry." She looked down at the ring. Then she looked back at the people. "You have a protector now." The crowd cheered. Luna smiled, then transformed one last time. This dragon was different, sleek and narrow, built for speed. Its scales shimmered silver and green, its wings were long and sharp, and its whole body resembled, well, something that could likely break the sound barrier. Luna launched upward, and, sure enough, a sonic boom crackled behind her as she bolted through the clouds and raced home. Seconds later, she landed quietly in her own backyard, turned back into a girl, and walked inside. Her family didn't know what to say, as your family might not know what to say if you had just turned into a dragon and defeated a whole bunch of robots. So they just hugged her and continued to hug her for a very long time. When they finally let go, Luna went back to her room, climbed into bed, and pulled the covers up to her chin. Her body felt heavy, and her mind, well, it felt kind of full. Her ring glowed softly on her finger. She'd been all sorts of dragons. A green fire dragon, a lightning dragon, an ice dragon, a rock dragon, and some sort of speed dragon or something. But now, she was just Luna again. She closed her eyes, and with each breath, she let her muscles relax. Her arms sank into the bed. Her legs grew warm and heavy. Her shoulders softened. And slowly, she began to focus on her breath. And eventually, her mind wandered off to thoughts of new dreams, new adventures, and new dragon forms to come. Good night, everyone.